What is going on, everyone? Alex here. Thank you for joining me on this bench here in a rather spooky, foggy Polish cemetery. It's obviously a random place to come to talk about success, but I wanted to speak about that. Happy to have you join me here. I wanted to talk about the one defining factor that I believe is key in seeing success in our lives. And this is something that I've seen over and over again in the people that I've worked with and the people that I've followed who inspire me, who do really well. There's obviously many variables involved in success, and obviously success is a subjective term. It's down to you how you define it. But in terms of material success, in terms of not being stuck for long periods in your life and getting through ruts and going from A to B, the thing that I'm seeing a lot that for me is a really critical factor, and one that really stands out, and one that is often overlooked. And that one thing is the ability to be okay with a no. The ability to take what looks like rejection to many people as information, as data, as something that is useful and something that sits there and provides an opportunity for you that you can work with. So when you talk to people who have seen a successful trajectory looking back over their lives, one of the common things is they may very well have spent a lot of time in fear, a lot of time worried about how people would judge them, worried about rejection, worried about the personal impact of someone saying no to you, or many people saying no to you. And of course, many people have given up in pursuit of the thing they want to do, the thing they want to create, the business they want to build, because of repeated and accumulated no's, people saying no to them, people putting blocks in the way that are perceived as bad, as serious things. And a lot of people kind of stop doing what they do. They give up, they change tracks because of this accumulated pain associated with a perceived serious thing in the form of rejection. And what I see in successful people, those who have transcended that, maybe they went through a tough phase, but they transcended that and they started seeing success, they started making moves, really is the ability to be okay with a no, the ability to take a rejection and to turn it into something positive, to not take it so seriously. We see rejection being a threat to our own self-esteem, to our own self-confidence, and that's all a thought. That is only an opinion. The fact that it can have an effect is an opinion that we create in ourselves. What's been really helpful for the people that I've worked with and for myself through lots of work is really understanding at a deeper level that no one has the power to diminish your self-esteem. No one has the power to reduce your self-worth. And it's very easy to be tempted into the trap of thinking that people can. And when we can detach ourselves, when we can detach rejection from our own self-worth, really see that there is no connection, then we're more able to step into the fray and confidently ask for what we want, expose ourselves to potential rejection. Of course, we can see rejection in many different ways. We can see it as information if we like, and the successful people, they don't take it so seriously. So to give you an example in my own business, my own practice of coaching, I used to be really frightened about people saying no to me, having asked them to work with me, because I saw that as a threat to my own self-esteem. I thought that I'd be depressed and everything else. But that's just one way of seeing it. Now I go out and I see no's, and I see an accumulation of getting rejected by various people as part and parcel of the business itself. Like I look for it, I seek it out, and I see things in a quantifiable way, and I add up those no's and I see them as successes in themselves. If I get a no, having proposed to someone, I see that as a win because it's a step closer to a yes. A yes is made up of many, many different no's. So how can you actually use this awareness, this understanding? How do I use it to make progress, to see little wins, big wins, successes in my life? First of all, it's really understanding that there is no connection between being rejected, having someone say no to you, and self-worth. There's no connection. And rather than responding to perceived threat and judgment in a bad way, we can even see approaching new people, putting ourselves in situations that risk perceived rejection. We can see those things as good things. As soon as we see rejection as something to seek out, something to do more of, something to include more of in our lives, then the problem is gone. Then we turn one of the most powerful elements of what I see in making up success, we can turn that to our advantage, and we don't have to see it as an obstacle. We can see it as something that we can bring with us. That for me is the key element that I see in a lot of people who find success is that they're okay with rejection. They don't take a no seriously. They actually turn it around into an opportunity. How can you turn a no into an opportunity? How can you start seeking out no's and rejection rather than avoiding it, and rather than holding yourself back by avoiding it? Hope that helped, guys. Do subscribe to this video if you liked it. Do join me in future episodes in equally bizarre places. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Peace.